from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and they're actually going home tonight to be with their dogs. So let's give a big warm welcome to Brown Mountain Lightning Bugs.
Guys, we got us a bark too.
Redbuds are blooming in February. Winter came in like a lamb once again. Been such a long time since I've seen a lion. The warmer the winter, the swifter the end. The warmer the winter, the swifter the end. Faster we go. Tell me again how it's part of the cycle. Bears and the bluebirds know more than we know. The bears and the bluebirds know more than we know. It's an effort in futility. The things that I do feel like drops in the sea. An effort in futility, and it's been going on since before I could be. Shifting the landscapes, the tides and the tawny. Falling is failing again and again. The mountains, the holy. Digging down deeper, we're digging our graves. Digging down deeper, we've dug our own graves. It's an effort in futility. The things that I do feel like drops in the sea. An effort in futility, and it's been going on since before I could be. The floods and the famine. We didn't hear a word that she said. Sin and the fires, the droughts and the plagues now. Stop the barriers, we deserve what we get. Stop the barriers, we deserve what we get. It's an effort in the futility. The things that I do feel like drops in the sea. An effort in futility, and it's been going on. It's an effort in futility. All the things that I do feel like drops in the sea. An effort in futility, and it's been going on since before I could be.
So much, guys. We really do absolutely look forward to every chance we get to come up and play here. So thank you for being here. in the dune, shadows dancing on the water. I would dream of a campfire song, voices held together as the flame burned strong. And I would dream of the smoke in the sky, fireflies dancing to the rhythm of the night, fireflies dancing to the rhythm of the night. Appalachian blue and long leaf pine to shade our view. Long leaf pine to shade our view. And I would dream of the clearest skies, pinprick stars and moonlight's rise. I would dream of the warmest of winds, the coolest of the waters to bathe us in. Coolest of the waters to bathe us in. Thank you guys, thank you so much. So, Wen mentioned that we are dog people, and we are very much dog people. And this next song is about one of our two dogs, and Kendra will tell you about it.
So we have a lab and a border collie, and the lab is the oldest of the two, and her favorite thing in the world is going for walks. It's above food, and that's saying something because she really loves food. But she has sort of not been doing the greatest, not getting around quite as well as she used to in recent months, and so I wrote a song about how much she loves going for a walk, and how even though she's kind of having some trouble, it's still the highlight of her day, and she'll just, you know, the clock turns back and it's like she's her old self again. So this song is called Dearest Friend. Waking up pale morning, sunlight through the clouds. I feel the rain from yesterday clinging to me now. Have the same for breakfast I had the day before, and then I wait to hear you waking up and out the door. My bones may be aching, my eyes may be dim, still I wait to take a walk with you, my dearest friend, with you, my dearest friend. Curl up close beside you, sleep the day away. Dream of running through the grass until I hear you say, my bones may be aching, my eyes may be dim, still I wait to take a walk with you, my dearest friend, with you, my dearest friend. take a walk with you, my dearest friend. My bones may be aching, my eyes may be dim, still I'm ready to take a walk with you, my dearest friend. With you, my dearest friend. With you, my dearest friend. Thank you. Alrighty, we're gonna do a cover if that's alright with y'all. This is a song by Sarah Jarosz, which I feel like this audience has a slightly higher chance of knowing who she is over the average audience. But if you don't know who she is a fabulous songwriter and singer and mandolin player, and we're gonna do her song, Build Me Up from Bones. Build me up from bones, wrap me up in skin, hold me close enough to breathe me in. Remove a fingernail, scratching on the back of the night in which we lay beside. I held every inch of you, I wrote every line for you, I made time when time was all but gone. Your love I've always known. Nights so dark and gray, but you've helped me find my way through the wilds and wonders of this world. So take me with you now, 'cause I need to show you how I can love you better than before. I held every inch of you, I wrote every line for you, I made time when time was all but gone. You're the love I've always known. So play it sweet and low, 'cause we got nowhere to go. I am yours and you're the love I know. I held every inch of you, I wrote every line for you, I made time when time was all but gone. You're the love I've always known.
Thank you, guys.
You could boost.
Okay.
Volume or highest volume? People are asking, what the heck is that you're playing?
I was about to make him.
We'll talk about that, yeah. Thanks.
So, I normally, well, I play a couple different instruments, but normally I play a mandolin for the last many years of our band. But my mandolin is in the shop getting repaired right now, and I have a lovely repairman. He's really a fantastic guy, and I know he does good work because when I first started taking stuff to him, hold on a second, I've got too much reverb on mode. When I first started taking my stuff to him, in the floor next to where my guitar was sitting was the Allman Brothers gear that he was also working on at the time. So that's the kind of guy he is. But anyway, when you take an instrument to him, it's going to be like 6 months to a year before you get it back. So I was like, I can't go without my mandolin for that long. But the closest thing I had in the house was this Irish bouzouki, which a bouzouki is originally a Greek instrument, a Greek folk instrument, but then in the 70s, the traditional Irish music revival that was going on in Ireland, some of the musicians from that went over to Greece, found the Greek bouzouki and said, man, this thing's kind of cool. We should make a version of it. And they did, and this is what they made. It's kind of like a giant overgrown mandolin a little bit, but a little different as well. So it's kind of like a 12-string guitar, a mandolin, and a Greek bouzouki had a baby, and this is what came out. So
those strings are paired, 4 pairs, is that
yep.
right?
4 pairs, and then on the lower 2 pairs, it's octaves like a 12-string. Yeah. Well, but not everybody does that. Some people do it just unison. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I like the octaves.
Sounds fabulous. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. What I like about it is it's got a lot of bass response to it. It's a pretty chunky sound.
And the story on this one is we went into a guitar shop in Wilmington, North Carolina, because one of my cables went bad while we were playing some shows down there. So we went to get a new cable, and Zach was, milling around looking at all the guitars, and I walked by and I was like, that's a bouzouki. And so I picked it up off of the shelf, and I started kind of noodling around on it, and then I was like, hey Zach, you want to play this bouzouki? And he was like, yeah. And then after about 3 minutes of him playing it, he looks at me and he goes, are we buying this? And I was
No, you said that.
And I was like, I think we are, yeah. I know, I'm pretty sure you were like, are we buying this?
I blame it on her, but...
Well, really, if we really want to blame it on anyone, we can blame it on my best friend, because I took some video of him playing it, and I was like, we found this Irish bouzouki in Wilmington, should I get it? And she texted me back and said, yes, absolutely. She's not the person to text when it comes to purchasing instruments.
The bad thing is, I'm dropping a lot of money to get that mandolin repaired. But now I think I like this more. So, we'll see what happens.
You don't have to pick it up.
Huh?
You don't have to pick it up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You can blame it on the Allman Brothers. Too,
Yeah, just let them have it. All right. This one's called You're the One for Me. I have taken the rattle from a mad rattlesnake, and I have scared a black bear right out of the way. And I've crossed a flooding river, raging blue, and none of these will me even half as much as you. There's nothing as wild, nothing as beautiful and free. Well, there's nothing like you, and I know that you're the one for me. You're the one for me. I have raced through the jungles on 2 wheels and riding high. I have climbed up in the mountains, walked out on the sky.
me, that's all I'm longing for. The best things in life are better when they're shared. They're in the farthest places or in a hand time. There's nothing is wild, nothing is beautiful and free. Well, there's nothing like you, and I know that you're the one for me. Well, there's nothing like you, and I know that you're the one for me. 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 You're the one for me.
Good job. So Blacksburg isn't too terribly far from home for us. It's only about 2 hours. But we get around a little bit. And we'll play pretty much anywhere they'll take us. So we played as far west as California, and as far east as the UK, and a lot of places in between.
I played in the Philippines one time.
You did. He has family from the Philippines. I didn't get to go on that trip.
I played CCR's Green River with a band at a club. I just sat in on one song and they wanted me to sing it, so I was like, okay, so I did Green River by CCR because I figured that was one they could all jam along with. But they didn't speak any English, so we just kind of figured it out as it went. And it went pretty well, but one of them, after the show, the other guitar player was like, told me that they don't normally play cowboy music like that, so.
So we're gonna play some cowboy music. And this is one we wrote. Actually, the first time we were gonna be playing here, we were coming back from a tour up the East Coast, and our van broke down in a town called Liberty, New York. And then we got it back on the road, and it broke down again the next day in Ithaca. And I was keeping Wynn apprised of everything the whole time, like, I think we're gonna make it, but I don't know. We did in fact make it. But in between the van breaking down and getting here, I wrote this song about the whole situation. Made it out of town in one piece, we headed down the road on side relief. Yeah, New York City nearly did a sin, but we're on our way to Watkins Glen. Stopped halfway for a little shut-eye at a little motel where the roaches go to die. Woke up next morning, our faces in a grin, back on the road to Watkins Glen. Then the van starts kicking and a bucking, I'm spitting and a cussing, and I could use another ride. Sitting and a waiting, hoping and a praying that we make it to the gig on time. Took it up the road to a little garage, they patched it up and said no charge. Then it's on our way again, back on the road to Watkins Glen. Then the van starts kicking and a bucking, I'm spitting and a cussing, and I could use another ride. Sitting and a waiting, hoping and a praying that I make it to the gig on time. Rental car's a few $100s down the old drain. The repair cost have got me thinking next time take a train. When the van starts kicking and a bucking, I'm spitting and a cussing, and I could use another ride. Sitting and waiting, hoping and a praying that we make it to the gig on time. Kicking and a bucking, I'm spitting and a cussing, and I could've used another ride. Sitting and a waiting, hoping and praying to make it to the gig on time. Gotta make it to the gig on time. And we made it back home just Thank you. If you want to see the van that song's about, it's out front.
Still looks good.
So the thing that went wrong with it was such a freak, like unexpected thing. It wasn't something you could have even predicted or known was going to happen. So I don't really fault the van.
I fault the dealer who we were 3 days out of the warranty and was like, so too bad, so sad. That was the part that really bugged me.
30 days and not a moment longer.
Come down to the edge where the waters kiss, the banks grab smooth stone that I can see. Rear my arm back, ain't give it a flick. The wrist 6 sails, that's up to me. There's plenty more stones down the shoreline, and I'm still looking for the perfect one. As far as I can tell, I got a lifetime, and I ain't quit till the world's done. Some try to tell you it's the way you hold to, but I've learned now to let 'em go. Ain't nobody got none that's long enough. Drop safe sound on the other shore. The best kind of lessons never was, 'cause doing just the same as another's done. Singing that stone, watching and learn, so get a little farther with everyone. Some stones sail all the way to the far bank. Some stones sink before they fly, 'cause the wind and the water just won't cooperate. The rain falls hard day and the night. Wait for the day when it's like it's like, and then I see myself in it for all that trying. When the last time I got now flies out from my feet, it looks back on the other side.
Want some fruit?
Thank you so much.
Alrighty, we're gonna do a good old-fashioned breakup song for you. Slide your pieces across the board. We played this little game before. Don't need my love no more. Don't need my love. Trade your queen out for a pawn. Use the moves you've always counted on. Don't need my love no more. Let me show you the door. And I said, okay, I find whatever. Pack your bags and leave. Thought you were just so clever with the things you did to me. Well, here's your hat, better hurry, dear. Go find another girl with long blonde hair. Okay, I find whatever. Pack your bags and leave. Fortune teller told you wrong, which said it won't be long. Till I come and sing my song outside your door. You played me like a song, but now the table's gonna turn. I'll take back everything and watch the bridges burn. And
clever with the things you did to me. Well, here's your hat, better hurry, dear. Go find another girl with long blonde hair. Okay, I'll find whatever, pack your bags and leave. Yeah, find whatever, pack your bags and leave. Thought you were just so clever with the things you did to me. Well, here's your hat, better hurry, dear. Go find another girl with long blonde hair. Okay, yeah, find whatever, pack your bags. Okay, yeah, find whatever, pack your bags and leave. Thought you were just so clever with the things you did to me. Well, here's your hat, better hurry, dear. Go find another girl with long blonde hair. Okay, I find whatever, pack your bags and leave. Across the board, played this little game before. Don't need my love no more. Don't need my love.
Thank you guys. So this next part of our set is going to be my favorite part of our set, because Kendra is getting ready to get out the melodica. If you've seen us before, you've probably seen the melodica. The melodica is, I call it the platypus of musical instruments, because it's kind of like a keyboard and kind of like a harmonica and kind of like a few other weird things. And Kendra's pretty good at it. And this next song we're going to do is a fairly new one for us. And I will tell you that one of my pet peeves as a musician is whenever musicians write a whole bunch of songs about how hard it is to be a musician and how sad they are that they have to be musicians all the time. Kendra's going to turn the camera back on. And with that being said, here's my version of that. So here's my sad song about how hard it is to be a musician. But I promise you, I've only got one. You only have to tolerate it for one song. And Kendra's going to do the melodica for us on this one. Spent all my years writing eulogies for a living, 'cause I already know I'm missing long before they're gone. And the tap on the stone says I made time for the songs, especially for my phone. It was my favorite one to sing. Midlife crisis on a bar stool with an expensive guitar. Sometimes I wonder what friends are for when the floor's always empty and it's pennies at the door.
I'm as good now as I've ever been, but the game's on the TV and it never really ends. And the universe is calling for 6-inch widescreen, so all of this matters less than I have ever seen. Midlife crisis on a bar stool with expensive guitar. Sometimes I wonder what friends are for when the floor's always empty and it's pennies at the door. So these tunes will have to do. Rosie the robot is coming for my job soon. I guess it's better that way because she's always in tune. 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 Midlife crisis on a bar stool with an expensive guitar. Sometimes I wonder what friends are for when the floor's always empty and it's pennies at the door. Pennies at the door.
Thank you, thank you.
Ain't got no money, ain't got no car, ain't got nobody to kiss beneath the stars. It's got me feeling a little threadbare. You ain't got time, you ain't got space, and when I smile you wanna look me in the face. It's got me feeling a little threadbare. Some folks cry, some folks frown, some folks fake a smile and stick around. No, not me,
All right, we're gonna do another cover because I want to hear more melodica shredding. We're gonna do a Dropkick Murphys song, and if I'm gonna tell you a true fact.
As opposed to a false fact.
Yeah. About a year ago, or maybe a little less, Rob Lowe showed Kendra how to play this part slightly better than she already knew how to. And then about a month ago, Rob Lowe joined us on stage and played this song with us. That's true.
Wow.
And he emailed me today, in fact. But it's not the Rob Lowe you're thinking. It's a Rob Lowe, but not that one. If you ever make it down to Charleston, South Carolina, look for a band called the Hibachi Heroes. Rob Lowe is their lead singer and harmonica player, and he's a fantastic harmonica player. And I realized when we were working up this song together that I'd been playing my part a little wrong, and so I fixed it. And it's all thanks to Rob Lowe.
When the wind is right.
Can you tell us the shirt story?
The shirt story?
The shirt trivia.
Oh, my shirt?
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Yeah. So, I am a really big fan of Jack Nicholson, like really big. He's my favorite actor. And so naturally one of my favorite movies is The Shining. And if you recognize, if you're a fan of The Shining, this is the pattern from the carpet in the hotel in The Shining. And Kendra got this for me for a Christmas present, so She, yeah, I know, right? Super cool.
Her and a twin.
Yeah, that's it.
I just thought it was a cool shirt, and you told me that, and it's a super cool shirt.
It's got some lore behind it.
Good taste, Kendra.
Thank you, thank you. Zach loves a plaid button down. I believe the youngins are calling it papaw core these days. So I got him a button down still. I didn't want to push too much on him, too fast. But we branched out on pattern. Alright, this is a song about how I feel about social media sometimes. I've got a box of people that I've never really met. Take it out once in a while and see just how they've been. Ask how they've been doing, how's their mom and kids. And then I pack it up and put it underneath my bed. And it makes me happy, but it makes me sad. It's got me wishing for some things I've never had. It makes me happy, it makes me sad. It's got me thinking that it's good when I feel bad. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. It's got me thinking that it's good when I feel bad. It's got that girl from high school who was always such a witch. It's got that kid I hung out with in 1996. A bartender from Texas and a waiter from LA. CEOs and crypto bros and how's it going, babe? And it makes me happy, it makes me sad. It's got me wishing for some things I never had. It makes me happy, it makes me sad. It's got me thinking that it's good when I feel bad. I feel so bad, I feel so bad. It's got me thinking that it's good when I feel bad. Banjo solo. Noise, and I know I've always got a choice. And it makes me happy, it makes me sad. It's got me wishing for the things I never had. It makes me happy, it makes me sad. It's got me thinking that it's good, thinking that it's good. It's got me thinking that it's good when I feel bad. Thank you. So that's a good time to tell you that we're on social media.
As opposed to all those bands who aren't, right? I actually do have some friends who took all of their band stuff entirely off social media for about 2 solid years, and it's really crazy because they just like couldn't get gigs anymore. it's astonishing. And then they got back on social media and now they're playing more gigs again. So I don't like that, but it's almost like a necessary evil at this point.
But there are a lot of dog videos on there, and I'm okay with that. Sometimes you gotta wade through the lame stuff to get to the dog videos. Like we were watching one this morning of a golden retriever, and someone had poked holes in a cardboard box and they were sticking a hot dog up through the holes like whack-a-mole for the retriever. That's the good stuff. That's what social media is good for.
What she's not telling you is that this morning we tried that.
We did.
We
right
got
after
out a cardboard box and tried it. One dog circumvented the problem. Instead of playing whack-a-mole, she just figured out she could dive underneath the box and get the stuff. So that didn't work. And then the other dog was too scared of the box to even participate. So we didn't get the good content there. So.
All right. So since we're talking about dogs, we're gonna do a dog song. So we told you about the lab who loves walks, and she's a sweet old girl. And then we have a border collie mix, and I don't know exactly what she's mixed with, but I'm pretty sure it's Tasmanian Devil. And she has a lot of personality. We'll put it like that. And just so you get an idea of who she is and what she's like, a couple weeks ago, I was going to get in bed, and she jumped. She doesn't generally like to sleep in the bed. She generally likes to go get in her crate and sleep. But she jumped up on the bed in my spot and laid down, and then I came over to the bed and I'm like, well, can you move over? And usually my command for move over is scoot your butt. So I said, Moo Moo, scoot your butt. And she looked at me for a second, and then she started pretending that she was going to sleep. And proceeded to just lay there with her eyes closed like, I can't see you, I'm asleep. So anyway, that's her. So this song captures a little more of her spirit. It's called Alabaster. On my face, gotta feed the beast now to keep the beast at bay. Scratching at the door now, will I let it in? Jumping through the window, nose of the wind. Dancing around my feet, gonna make me fall. Dancing around my feet, once it up. Little games, tearing through the hedges, every time the same. Darkness on my bed now, I smell the stench of death. Growling going on now, and I got no fight left. Dancing around my feet, gonna make me fall. Dancing around my feet, once it up.
Okay, I'm gonna get Kendra to get on bass for us for a song. Kendra's been throwing down some bass on some gigs recently. And I'm gonna make a promise to you on this next song as Kendra's getting her bass out. I'm going to try to use 3 different kinds of wah pedal, so you can count them. It's my favorite kind of effect on electric instruments, and I'm gonna try to use 3 different varieties of it. I've never done that actually. I've only ever used 2 on this one, but I'm gonna try for 3, see what happens.
When I was in college, I was in a band, and I had a bass. Really play it that well, but they found out that I had a bass and they were like, oh cool, you can be our bass player. And I was the bass player for about 3 shows before they were like, can you play any other instruments besides that? And I'm like, yes, basically anything else. Because I was garbage on bass. Now I'm just trash.
You're on a shoestring budget, and I was once like you. I kept my hand in my pocket, a wallet in my boot, worried over every dollar, track of every dime. But then trouble came along, and that money wasn't mine. You're on a shoestring budget, and I told you not to be. If you can't spend that money, then you can't hate me. So no point in holding back, no use in trying to save. 'Cause what you do not spend, someone else will take away. You're on a shoestring budget. I guess what I'm trying to say is that the money wasn't yours even before it went away. Don't you worry about the tab when it's someone else's dime. The only thing you watch is how you spend your time. You're on a shoestring budget, and I was once like you. I kept my hand in my pocket, a wallet in my boot, worried over every dollar, kept track of every dime. But then trouble came along, and that money wasn't mine to set. Trouble came along, and that money wasn't mine to set. Trouble came along, and that money wasn't mine to set. Trouble came along, and then that money wasn't mine.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yeah. That's just showing off. Make, you can play them and make them sound like it makes a difference.
Alrighty, we're gonna close it out with a song from our album that came out in November. And if you happen to have a thing called a CD player, we have CDs with us tonight, a handful of them. We've also got some T-shirts and mugs and things like that.
And Kendra made the T-shirts herself, so
Not all of them.
not all of them, but a fair chunk of them. The design, the printing, the whole ordeal.
It's a little more complicated than that, but anyway, well,
She grew the cotton.
is that me or you? Okay, all right. Anyway, as I was saying, we got that kind of stuff. And we're also on all the social medias and the streaming services. So if you stream music and don't have a CD player, we're out there. You can find us. And those things do make a difference for us when we're kind of sending our stuff out to people and applying to festivals and things like that.
And if you're more of a downloading, streaming kind of person, go chunk $1 on Bandcamp, because Spotify has just gotten worse and worse and worse. And if you're not aware, this year in January they started a thing where unless an individual song gets 1,000 streams in 1 year, you get 0 from it, and it all goes to Taylor Swift. So she doesn't need any more of our money. So we never get 1,000 streams on any of our songs per year. So if you like us, Spotify's fine. Go chunk $1 on Bandcamp. That means a lot more to us. Thank you, Dad.
We want to say thank you to Bobby and Wim for putting this on and for coordinating all this. And thank you to all y'all for coming out and hanging out and supporting live music. We love that. So yeah, come say hey to us and hang out for a little bit afterwards. This song is called Sandcastle's Gone.
Affliction is lifting, tides are all shifting. Shoreline is littered with all we once were.
We leave us behind us, hold us inside us. The sun is now rising on what will become.
What will become? What will become? What will become? What will become?
Thank you so much.
I thought I had a song before then. Don't go far. You should buy this one just with the title. It's Astronaut Music from Bedlam. This is the new CD by Brown Mountain Lightning Bugs. Thank you all for coming out tonight. They've done their job remarkably well. You have a job to do too. Please remember that. They're going to hang out. They've got merch, but your participation in this is what enables them to stay on the road and bring the show to our backyard, which is great for all of us. So we're very grateful for that. And I'm supposed to say something else.
The tip jar is over there.
The what's over there? Oh, the tip jars are over there. You'll find them.
Yeah.
You guys are in town also 2 more nights. Palisades tomorrow night. Is the Monday show public also?
Yes.
Yeah. Palisades tomorrow night over in Eggleston. They'll be playing at the restaurant. And then on Monday, they're playing at Warm Heart, which is also a public show. So you're all welcome to attend that one as well. So check out the merch. You want them to play one more?
Yes.
I think I do. Yeah.
Yes.
If you guys give us one more
Encore.
song. All right, let's do it. Thanks
Do
again.
it. Do it.
So y'all have seen some of those videos online where somebody does something crazy, like they play guitar with their feet, or, you know, play an instrument slightly differently. Well, I'm gonna play my foot tambourine with my hands on this one. I know. Don't anybody pass out. So this is our favorite one to ever pull out for a house show, and that's because we feel like nothing else we have in our repertoire captures the spirit of a house show quite like this song by Tom Waits, who is the originator of Astronaut Music from Bedlam, the title of the album. We were originally going to call it something else, and then we read this interview with him and we were like, wait, is that what we're going to call the album? And that ended up being what we called the album. So anyway, this is a song by Tom Waits. You'll catch on to it real fast, and if you do and you feel like singing, let it rip.
Well, the moon is broken and the sky is cracked. Come on up to the house. The only thing that you can see is all that you like.
Come on up to the house.
All your crying don't do no good. You got to come on up to the house. Come down off the cross, we could use the wood. You got to come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. The world is not my home, I'm just a passing through. You got to come on up to the house. There's no light in the tunnel, no lights in the fire. You got to come on up to the house. And you're singing lead soprano in the junk band's choir. You got to come on up to the house. Don't like to seem nasty, brutish and short. You got to come on up to the house. Well, the seas are stormy, you
what? You got to come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. The world is not my home, I'm just a passing through. You got to come on up to the house. There's nothing in the world that you can do. You got to come on up to the house. And you've been whipped by the forces that are inside you. You got to come on up to the house. Well, you're high on top of your mountain of woe. You got to come on up to the house. Well, you know you should surrender, but you can't let it go. You got to come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. The world is not my home, I'm just a passing through. You got to come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. The world is not my home, I'm just a passing through. You got to come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you guys.
Thank all of you.
Thank you.